MEA clan, the best in the land in online gaming. It's the MEA clan and it won't stop. The best in the land and we won't flop.
Now, and I'll tell them right now, and I've told them time and time again, they could do what they want, but they're never going to beat us. The bottom line is they're never going to break this alliance, and they're never going to break either one of these clans, or really give them too much of a sweat unless they really, really, really work it, and I don't think they have that. Now, as far as this new gen black stuff, listen, I mean, black, I'll tell you right now, black was everybody's least favorite forefather. The other forefathers mean-mugged him. I remember over the summer even, back up to 4 or 5 months ago, he'd be on the forefather team, and we'd let him in on meetings and whatnot, but people would ask questions like, do we really need to let this guy in on this information and that? And there's certain information that we didn't let him in on because we just didn't feel comfortable. The guy has a humongous ego, and he acted on it. I mean, it's just some people feel like they're more important than everyone else, that the world's, or that the Xbox Live world's their big magic storybook and they're the hero, when quite frankly they're not. This is real life. This is the world. You're not your fucking hero. You're not as cool as you think you are. And as far as the new gen versus the older generation, it's not even a question. You could bring in your little snot-nosed kids. You could convert people out from MEA that have been here for 4 or 5 months. That's wonderful. You're not going to convert us. You could build your clan up as big as you want. I tell you what, none of those guys are going to be around. None of those guys are going to be nearly as tough as me and HT and Tommy. Me and HT and Tommy, if we wanted to run off and start our own clans we've learned from the best. We learned from Lucky. We could go out and we could start a very successful clan on our own, but we don't, because we actually stick around and be a part about something bigger. We don't run off and try and make that thing bigger than us.
What's that trait called again? Oh, loyalty. That's right. A fucking element of loyalty. Oh my God.
Yeah,
loyalty to your community, loyalty to your alliance, loyalty to your people.
And the funny thing, Black used to demote people. The funny thing is, Black used to demote people because they didn't honor the first rule in the Black Book. And what's the first rule? The first rule is stay loyal to MEA. And by leaving, you're not staying. You're just another something we pooped out because we ate too much. That's it.
Funny. Both of our first rules are maintain loyalty, and here they are, and they've got no fucking. They start their community. The basis for their element of creation is on deception, on lies, on manipulation, on disloyalty. If you're leading from the front like that, I can't imagine why your community would not be successful in the long run. Oh, wait, because your influences and everybody that you bring in are teaching them to be manipulative, lying, deceitful, and disloyal. And I bet you're really confused why it's not working out.
And I'll say this is, as far as Black running the community, I just don't see it working. He's a good administrator, but at the same time, his ego gets in his way, his emotions get in his way. For a grown man, I've said this to Lucky many a time when he's gotten in arguments with other members, that why am I, at the time, 19-year-old guy dealing with a 35-year-old man's drama on the fucking internet? The guy just simply doesn't have the maturity to run a community, and that's going to come back to bite him and his people in the long run. I'll tell you that right now.
Host booters to everyone in his little community is going to be faced with that same problem. And then he'll abandon ship. He'll do that. And then Man of War will probably go back to the army. And in Icon, he'll just crap out. I mean, we can already predict the moves before they do it. We know them in and out. You're going to see some of these videos I haven't put up yet. So some of the Hall of Famers are like, all the ideas, the concept, everything that you have. Black, you were a poached second in command or co-founder to United. You got poached by me and Sonic, above all Sonic. You got poached, you came here. When you came here, you were nothing, so you can build. Big fucking deal. I got plenty of people that can build. Got guys can recruit 30 guys in like 15 minutes, no biggie. Okay? You came here, you were nothing. Even your name We built up your name to what it is using Master Elite's media, my media, all our media, our music, everything. Our officers spent time training and developing you. Later on, I'll put some videos up where this guy, he's doing openings for us in the videos, and he's like, I want to give recognition to my teachers. He's like, I Am Reason, the founder himself, Sonic, Charlie Boy. And he starts talking about other guys. So like, I don't know what your deal is, dude. Why are you going over there and you're like bullshitting these people? You're misleading them. You're telling them this. You're telling me that. When you only go on camera and you say certain things. There's another video that Knox has that I have it on my computer. He's like, come see if you could take what we have made. Come see if the clan evolved without you, Zach. It evolved without you, Carrie. He's talking about Infected, Athena. And then he starts talking about Mizzou, and he says, like, come and see if you could take what we have made. It evolved without you. Black, you said it best right there, bro. The clan will go on just fine with or without you. Your little Mickey Mouse group there isn't going to survive. You know why it's not going to survive? Because Lucky Mr. 7 isn't there, and my system is designed to surround guys like us, and you're not one of us.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because anybody, not anybody can lead.
Yeah.
That's simple.
And I just got one last thing to say is that I don't know what the hell you're thinking starting a clan with the same name as us, because you're not going to erase the history. Like, what are you going to do? Like, break into our houses, get on our computers, and shut down our YouTube accounts? Because God knows how many videos are already up with MEA in it, and people will be like, oh, was that us? And he's going to be like, and even then, like, what are you going to do? Yeah, what are you going to do? Break into our houses, take our Xboxes, change my gamer tag? What the hell, man? It's not going to happen. You're just not going to erase us. And and the only way you could be successful the way you are is if you erase us. Because I tell you right now, with a community as tough as MEA, you're not going to have a coexisting KSI United, KSI Global thing where it's at a standstill. It's not going to be a fucking standstill. You guys are going to crap out. It's going to be simple. It's going to be, you guys are kind of like a nasty zit that we're going to have to deal with for a few months, and then you're going to be gone. It's about that. It's kind of
strong. Maybe he'll delete the internet so that he can be the only MEA.
I don't know. Maybe he might be so good at that. Do that.
He's going to create another LHR so that he can get into an alliance with them, so that he'll feel like he's in a real alliance with a real community.
Except we wouldn't accept him.
The idea is just stupid. No, the guys are saying it's like
he'll have to delete us too. Okay, and he's going to come up with his own 3-letter acronym LHR, right? And he's gonna start his own little. He's going to branch off again. And recruit a whole bunch of people again, and get all the 14-year-olds in there, and make another clan.
For Halloween,
that just sounds like a lot of work for a black guy on welfare.
Check this out. Loyalty. Fucking Paracode's gonna be LHR Loyalty 6 for Halloween, and then like For Life is gonna be Dark Ultra. Great.
For Halloween.
They're gonna dress up.
They're gonna have our gamer tags. Hey, they're like, who you supposed to be? I'm supposed to be Loyalty.
Space H space R.
They asked Black. Black goes to. He goes to. I don't even think he goes to parties, but he goes to a party, right? And they're like, who you supposed to be? I'm supposed to be Lucky Mr. 7. NBA Superstar. Hey, Tommy, you want to do the closing stuff?
No, I'm gonna let Loyalty take it off. Respect for our allies.
Fuck yeah.
Some shit that they don't know nothing about.
Let the world know what's up, Bill. All
right, let's recap. Kids with nothing better to do want to start their own clan. Okay. Kids with nothing better to do want to pretend that they're mighty and they broke up the alliance. Scrub adults with no job and nothing better to do want to pretend they're us. Okay.
Get a fucking life. Get a life.
Hang on. Get a sec. Hang on. Loyalty before you continue. One time I was on the phone with him. He got mad at me. Like, all the other ups, they sign off and they don't get back online until 8 hours from now. I'm like, Black, We all have jobs, fool.
Yeah, and I work 2 jobs. I'm at my spot.
We all have jobs, bro. What do you mean? He's like, well, I'm on 16 hours a day. I'm like, that's because you don't work, fool. He didn't say nothing to that. I was just like, wow.
Emphasis on get a life. Okay, if you've got that much time to play Xbox, you'd think maybe at some point you might inadvertently, accidentally hone a couple of leadership skills. So anyway,
And not only that, but I could be scandalous. I could say so many things, like how like your girl took your kids and she like divorced you, and you're back at home, living at home, and you don't
he could
work.
say that.
I could say all these things, but I'm not going to get on to that.
He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. So the alliance is strong. We're not going anywhere. We are
have
here.
5 minutes.
We've been here. We're going to be here. There's not shit you can do about it. Grow up. I don't know. Club yourself in the head with that fucking Xbox 360 and go play Wii. I'm done.
All right. Thank you for showing up, everybody. Everybody, thank you for showing up. Oh, hey, Bishop. Why don't you just host boot your own ass off Xbox Live? Such a fucking joke.
Host booters and hats are pussies.
Go host boot your own ass offline. All right. Thank you for showing up, LHR. It's always a pleasure. You Hall of Famers and Tommy, everybody, thank you for showing up. That'll be all. MEA stand strong. LHR, stay strong.